painfully, hopefully.
Yeah, you kind of put a target on your back being the radio personality, even the incredibly likable one.
This will be interesting. It could be just like, hey, Larry, how you doing? Oh, Hawk, we love you, man. Stay still.
We want you on our kill list. And kill list not confirmed.
Just watch. Just with Zane be like, oh, feather hugs with my missiles.
Yeah, I've always had the feeling that Zane's gonna turn at some point.
Oh, Zane is totally gonna rape me. He's just
gonna go crazy.
He's just gonna be, I love you, Hawk, when you're dead.
Zane. Let me clarify for everyone who is not a member of the chat room. This is Zane with an X, not related to Zane with a Z.
Oh no, Zane with a Z, he'll just friggin' all you devs will have powerful ships. He'll just be like, oh, you mere mortals below us. You should take the Jovian route that Eve did. You guys all fly around in Jovian ships and you just have like insta-kill laser beams.
So Rob's gonna have the Redacta cannon. Redact.
Oh, design autonomous redactor.
Apparently Acri is on and he wants me to ask about raptor species. That's Acri, you have to be more clear than that because I have no idea what you're saying. I'm not talking about raptor copulation. That no, this is not sex 101.
You contacted the wrong group for that.
I'm a doctor, but that's about. Oh, okay. Now chat roll is gonna get interesting. Nope. Stop. None of that. No, I do not want my way back. No, weird. What have I done?
Tell us about the shirt.
Obviously, Dark Souls. A big influence of some of my games. I don't have a lot of flight simulator experience. Dark Souls has recently, though, become one of my favorite games, despite it being new, just because I find Miyazaki did a proper approach in not handing the player a stick or or cookie or anything. He basically takes you, picks you up, throws you on the ground, stomps you a few times, and then says, "Have fun." And then once you finally get up, stomps you again. It's a game that actually forces you to explore, learn from your mistakes, have fun. I'm hoping Star Citizen does the same route. Players flying along, sitting going, oh, hey, some Van Duel, I can totally kill those. Call of Duty lets me kill 50 soldiers. Oh, shit, I'm dead.
Yeah, if some of you have somehow never heard an interview with Chris Roberts before, Dark Souls is a huge influence on Star Citizen. So
once we did our interview, we were just talking about Dark Souls. I would actually, it would be fun if he had the time. If me and him, or just even he, played Dark Souls and we streamed that. That'd be interesting to see Chris Roberts play Dark Souls.
That would actually be pretty cool, although I would hate to take up that much of his time.
That's understandable, but still it'd just be funny. Because I don't actually know what his player style would be.
It would be interesting. As a Wing Commander fan, I have to control my natural, try to get Chris Roberts to talk about Wing Commander impetus all the time. So.
They can hear the poker. You guys can still hear the poker, can you?
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's obviously just right behind this.
Yeah. You have a small office,
window.
folks.
Did someone put Eric's picture?
Yes, that is Eric's picture. It was a very flattering picture of Eric with a twirly, dastardly mustache.
Oh, yes. Mark Skelton handed out Eric masks for everyone in the office this morning.
Yeah, I noticed that. That was kind of strange walking in here.
So what are your plans?
When will Dr. Hawk start doing his videos at 4K? Do you mean like 4K resolution? I can't do that. It takes me 5 hours to render a video on this thing. If I do 4K, it'll be like, bleh, just dead.
New stretch goal.
Okay. What? Okay. Hawk, I could ask about the Avenger and how... Okay, so what is the Avenger and how does it compare to other ships?
Let's see. Well, okay, so... The comic really. Okay,
and Wolf, my name was Dr. Hawk. I use Dr. Hawk in everything.
The idea is the Avenger is, we wanted to do a 14th ship, and we kind of silently polled the community. What do they want? Like, oh, we want an amazing super fighter. We want a destroyer. We want a battle cruiser. And we're like, nope. We want to do something in the exact opposite direction. So this is kind of a piece of crap ship. This is
This is the ship.
So this is
the ship we're selling today, right?
This is the budget ship that
It's not really a budget ship. The idea is that it's extremely customizable. It's a former police cruiser. This is what the UEE in-system patrols use. It has a military variant. It's a trainer. It's kind of the T6 Texan of Star Citizen. You're going to see it in Squadron 42. But it's kind of a a beefy little ship. It's well armored. It can take a lot of hits. It has big upgrade modules, although you're getting it without the huge engines or the big cannon. It's a ship you can take in a lot of different directions. So kind of middle of the range stat-wise, but you can pull it further than other ships if you imagine.
So here's a good question for you that I've been wondering. I play MechWarrior like a freaking tool. I grab the Atlas, I charge into the enemy. I don't care about my lance mates, I just want to shoot shit. Dark Souls, I grab a Zweihander, I charge into the enemy. World of Warcraft, I don't care. I like charging, I love that feeling of being a tank. Yet I don't want to be flying a Constellation. What would a player like me who just wants to, charge? Leroy Jenkins, what can I use?
Something cheap.
Avenger.
Well, obviously, realistically, something cheap would
Or
be,
extremely
viable.
fast.
Avengers is close as you'll get right now.
Zorilla, I can be as monotone as I feel.
Well, a Retaliator if you can afford it, because that'll be a cool ship for charging. You can
But that's a
really-
missile boat. I want to shoot guns and just autocannons with. Oh, hey, there's an enemy. Oh, there's 3,000 rounds. Oh, look, space debris. Where do you go?
I think the Gladiator might be a good choice. You could certainly mod that out with some heavy ballistic rounds.
Like, what if we could take an A10, the GA8 Avenger, and put 4 of those on a ship? Why not?
Yeah.
One's bad enough. Why not 4?
Well, Star Citizen is going to give you that freedom. If you want to waste all your energy budget on 4 very large cannons.
Or just have no cargo room. It's like-
shot,
you're
you're out
going to have that
of
choice.
It will cost 400 million credits to fire that weapon for 12 seconds.
So
There's the
there-
money sink.
there's a unique question here. What about electronic warfare suites? I don't know if this is based upon EVE, but what kind of electronic warfare or logistics warfare are we going to be able to have in Star Citizen?
It ties in partially to the stealth stuff we were talking about earlier. Hiding your signature, lowering it, trying to find other people's hidden signatures. We're going to have a lot of electronic warfare options tied up in the handle system. So if you want to find out what somebody's carrying, what their real identity is, what kind of weapons their ship has, we're going to have sensors for that, and then we're going to have counter sensors if you're trying to hide all those things. We're specking out a pretty comprehensive system for electronic warfare. And then you got your typical jammers, missile jammers, Wing Commander style leech missiles, all sorts of options.
So these leech missiles, they'll attach onto your hull and suck blood out of it.
Basically, in Wing Commander, a leech missile, it hits your ship and it kind of sucks your energy out. You just kind of stop.
Oh.
So that's kind of more like a narc
It's kinda
missile in
cool.
MechWarrior, except it attracts